Imagine talking to a machine and it understands you better than most humans. It writes code, it writes stories, it passes exams, and it even explains the universe. But here's the real question. Does GPT actually understand anything? Or is it just predicting the next word? Today, we are going to uncover the complete theory behind GPT, from raw text to artificial intelligence. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will never look at AI the same way again. So what's the real problem GPT solves? For decades, AI struggles with language. Old models like RNNs and LSTMs had a big limitation. They read text one word at a time. That means they forget long context. They are slow and they cannot understand global meaning. Language is not linear. It is contextual. And this is where the transformer revolution began. In 2017, researchers introduced a paper, "Attention is all you need." This single idea changed AI forever. The birth of GPT. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Let's break this down. Generative, that means it creates new text. Pre-trained, that means it learns from massive data. Transformer, it's brain architecture. That is, it's the main architecture. GPT is not just a model. It is probability engine trained on human knowledge. It does one thing, predict the next token. But here's the twist. When prediction becomes powerful enough, it starts looking like intelligence. So, step number 1, tokenization. That means how AI reads text. So, human read words. GPT reads tokens. For an example, I love AI. That becomes a list of tokens, that is I, love, and AI. But sometimes artificial and intelligence, or RT and facial. So the previous example is a word level tokenization, and this artificial that breakdowns to RT and facial. This is sub-word tokenization, which is very common in modern AI models. This allows GPT to handle any language, understand structure, and compress knowledge. Languages become numbers and numbers becomes vector. Then in step number 2 comes embeddings. That means meanings as mathematics. Words are converted into vectors. Vectors capture semantic meanings. For an example, king minus man plus woman, that is queen. This is not a magic. This is geometry of meaning. GPT live in a high-dimensional semantic universe where ideas are distances, concepts are direction, and knowledge is topology. And in step number 3, we come across self-attention. That is the core genius. This is the most important concept which help us to understand which word comes where. For an example, the animal didn't cross the road because it was tired. What is it refers to? So the self-attention figures this out instantly. Unlike RNN, transformer read the entire sentence at once. This enables parallel computation, long context understanding, and deep reasoning patterns. This is why GPT feels intelligent. And in the step number 4, we have multi-head attention. That is the multiple perspectives. GPT doesn't look at text from one perspective. It uses multi-attention heads. Each head learns grammar, meaning, emotion, structure, and logic together. They create collective intelligence inside the network. This is similar to multiple brain regions working together. And step number 5 is the transformer layer. That is, depth creates intelligence. GPT is stacked with many layers. Each layer refines understandings. That is, lower level is for syntax, middle layer is for semantics, and higher layers are for reasoning. So depth creates abstraction. Abstraction creates intelligence. This is why scaling matters. More layer, that means more capability. Then we come across pre-training. That is learning from the internet. GPT learns from massive data set. That is books, websites, codes, articles, and conversations, but it does not memorize. It learns statistical patterns of human knowledge. This creates general intelligence behavior. And lastly, we do fine tuning. That is, we make this model useful. The pre-training makes GPT knowledgeable, and fine tuning makes it aligned with some specific tasks. That is through human feedbacks, reinforcement learning, safety training, after which the GPT becomes helpful, harmless, and honest. The emergence, the most mysterious part. Here the mind-blowing truth. Nobody fully knows why large models become intelligence. At scale, they suddenly gain abilities like reasoning, coding, creative, and planning. This is called emergent intelligence. AI researchers are still trying to understand this. We created something that is more complex than expected. So what is the future of GPT? Future model will have memory, multimodal understanding, real-time learning, autonomous reasoning. So we are witnessing the beginning of machine cognition, not just tools, but thinking systems. So let's have an overview of GPT. The first one is coherent and contextual relevant text. That is, GPT's main goal is adaptable for various NLP tasks. Second, that is a stacked decoders. GPT use multiple layers of decoders with self-attention mechanisms to understand word relationships and contexts. Third one, that is the decoder-only structure. Unlike Birth GPT, focuses on generating text without encoder, allowing for high-quality text generation based on learned context. And fourth one, that is the last one, that is unidirectional processing. GPT considers context only from the left side of a word, making it effective for language generation tasks that predict the next word based on preceding words. Now let's discuss about some of its use cases and application. The first one obviously is the text generation. GPT excels at tasks like story generation, creative writing prompts, and chatbot responses with its decoder-only architecture. The second one is machine translation. GPT is fine-tuned for translation tasks, converting text between languages while maintaining meaning and context. And third one, that is summarization. GPT creates concise summaries of longer text, preserving main ideas and information within its architecture. So next time you talk to GPT, remember, you are not talking to a database. You are interacting with a probabilistic simulation of human knowledge. And this is just the beginning. If you want to truly master AI, so subscribe now, because the next decade will belong to those who understand intelligence. Till then, like and share this video and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next one.